What's up, guys? So, after taking a little break after the crushing defeat for Miami lost to Indiana in the championship game, we're back with some more of my Miami Hurricanes Dynasty, and we're getting ready to take on Clemson. And Clemson's 3-3 somehow, despite having a 99 defense and 97 overall and 96 offense. That's wild. Yeah, we host them. We're hosting them at Hard Rock, so.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good, rushing stats count, touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and getting him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work.
Oh, you can get in the end zone, you can tear it up.
Just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Clemson Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one.
Breaks into the open. Quick spin on the line. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Let's do something.
Looking to throw for it. Got his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got enough for the first. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
If your defensive line cannot take on double teams, it allows linemen to get up into the laps of linebackers, and that's happening far too often right now, which is why this defense is struggling to stop them.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Miami!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
It's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Tigers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Beard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Damn it.
With the catch,
Slow
it's
down.
Beard. Knocked out of
Dude,
bounds.
slow
They're in the
down.
red
I
zone,
couldn't catch
marking
up
at the
with them.
17, and they are set up. Defense looks as if it's coming. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit.
They just
Nestor
barely
just
made it. That's
inside
okay.
that right upright.
No big deal.
Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback.
They go to the ground.
They're trailing by 10 to Marshall.
Had to slow down to find block.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the sticks. It's Kendricks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clemson is quick to the line. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Well, now it's going to be 14-10 unless I get real lucky. Damn it.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. The give to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Here's the pressure.
That's huge.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the 2nd half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
That's caught. It's Kendricks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the 1st down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down.
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys on the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it harder to defend.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
They want to run this quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
I actually wanted to adjust something real quick. Let's see. Is there not a... I was thinking there was like a button to control like the audio and whatnot, but
this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
That's interesting.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That play, even
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job.
Oh, shit. Oh, I shouldn't have thought I could run that far with him.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He's terrible.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
Making y'all look bad out there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Selvia. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. second down coming up. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Lost to throw again. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Huge pick.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers.
What's the turning it on? And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Using his feet, he pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Good connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Selvia. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged out of the air. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Clemson will send the punt team out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Canes are facing 3rd and inches. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
It makes
There
me...
he goes to the right. Touchdown,
That's
Tiger.
really annoying.
What
Like, instead of
momentum
it
you get
being...
when the defense comes up
Instead
with
of
a
it
play
pulling
like
out,
that.
like it normally does.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. And good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And offenses practice this situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Kendricks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They want that clock to run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To the air on 1st down. Got his man.
Really, dude? You're going to let that dude juke you like that?
They've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beer. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he...
Fires toward the end zone.
I knew it.
Clemson. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting
I
on them.
knew that was going to happen.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming
Came
up.
out of nowhere to get
Got
that.
a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
Option now.
And it's intercepted. A huge play for this defense.
Please pass
They
it,
get him
please.
on the ground
Yes,
after
suck
the
it.
turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A run for the quarterback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the move.
Oh, you're freaking kidding
Short of the
me.
end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You're kidding me. I'm going to challenge that.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another
I
look.
don't think he did. Dang it. I thought maybe for a second he did. No, I don't think so.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Hurricanes enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Scores on the sneak. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going
score now makes it a two-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The throw. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback now breaking the field. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He'll pull it down. Each pass the marker and out of bounds. There are still 14 seconds left.
Hit out of bounds.
Here comes Clemson with another first down.
I don't think is even in this game.
Lost to throw on first down.
It's never happened.
And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field,
oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget.
That's
His
gonna
first
seal it.
interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes.
Got some room to run. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff.
We've been 35.
yeah, but you got to start
13.
somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been...
So many guys that I had. This is week what? Week 7. Okay. How many guys that I have? How many guys did I have visiting for this game? 9, 6, 7. So he was visiting. He's in his top 5. Week 6, week 7, top 5. Week 9, week 7. Okay. Got that kicker commit, which is good. Dang, I lost out on one of the right guards. That kind of sucks. I don't know, I have somebody like playing style. Like, what? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Playing A&M on the road. So he's got what? Playing time, brain exposure is his other thing. Let's go ahead and seal this one. Get that one. What's his the playing style? Crap, I can't really do anything with him yet. Playing style. Crap, I can't do anything with him yet either. Damn it. Alright. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for this video, and I will see y'all in the next one where we will play A&M, so I'll see you soon.